You know, I like being able to see that huge damage going. You know, I don't like damage over time. I'm a you know, immediate damage kind of person. I land a Mega Horn. Okay, holy crap! I you know, hey, wow. I don't have much to say about that. It was like, throw your charge move, please, and then he did. So. Hello, and welcome. Sorry, I was just taking a little meditation nap because I just got my ass kicked in Pokemon Go Battle League. And by some lag, I just got beat by a bunch of lag. That's the only reason I ever lose, actually. I don't think I've ever lost one game because of skill. Nope, I'm the best there is. Hey, welcome to the channel. I already forgot how to do the intro. Do the eye thing, do that. Okay, let's take a look at the featured Pokemon for today. We're talking about the Ultra League Premier Cup once again. It is Barboach. We're going to be using Barboach in Ultra League. No, I'm just kidding. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I decided not to do that and to do, you know, just this instead. Because, to be frank with you, I wanted to win. I feel like I've been using a lot of, meme-ish kind of Pokemon other than in the last video, but that was for a sponsor. By the way, I want to thank you guys for all being supportive of my sponsor. You know, I don't make too much money on here, so sponsor definitely helps out. So I appreciate y'all supporting me, and I appreciate y'all using my code as well. Thank you for doing that. So let's take a look at the team I'm going to be using today. This is my go-to team when I want to win in the Ultra League Premier Cup. It used to be the easy mode team. I don't know if you guys remember that from like last season, I guess. It was a while ago. The easy mode team was like Machamp, Alolan Muck, and Charizard. Yeah, Charizard. So similar to that team, this team also has a glaring weakness, which is Togekiss. Togekiss is a huge problem for this team, and the reason is if I cannot line my Swampert up with that Togekiss, then I pretty much lose. But you know what? I won a whole lot. In fact, I went really? I went 23-2? Goddamn. Okay, well, apparently I was kicking some ass with this team. I went 23-2. That was just in one day and in 5 sets. So, you know, it feels good to win again because honestly, I've been going like up and down. My win rate was about 50% at one point, which is kind of like what I was used to at the, you know, preseason, season 1, season 2, up until about season 4 or something like that. Then I started getting a better win ratio. Last season I had like a 65% win ratio. So I actually got my win ratio back up to 60% with this team, which is pretty nice, pretty nice. So let's let me pick one of these here. I got 5 sets to pick from. I've got 3 5-0 sets and 2 4-1 sets. Let's just go with the this 5-0 set. You know, 5-0. Everybody loves to see a 5-0. So let's take a look at Shrady sweating. And that's right. I am currently I'm rank 1 on the leaderboard. Wow, this is the wrong team. This is the wrong team. Hang on. I think I went in with the wrong team by accident. No, it's the right team. It's the right team. Just kidding. Picking up a positive lead here, doing super effective damage. The opponent switches into a Kingdra, which leads me to believe that they might have another dragon in the back here. So I'm going to go for the Mega Horn because a lot of Kingdras, it's a pretty tanky Pokemon, and they don't expect a hard-hitting move. Never mind. What the hell do I know? Put it in the montage. So what I'm doing here is kind of like waiting for them to throw the Octazooka, because I 100% of the time get the debuff. Let's see it. Okay, we didn't see it, but we know that I got the debuff. We know that it happened. We know that I got the debuff. So I'm going to come in here with the Gallade now, and then throw the Leaf Blade here. I hate Octazooka, by the way. Octazooka is the new Acid Spray for me, because it's like it's supposed to be a 50% chance, but it's a 1000% chance for old Shrady to get debuffed by a goddamn Octazooka. Okay, I'm complaining not. So this matchup right here, if you land a close combat, you can one-shot this thing, and I figure I'm close enough to one right now. They actually give up switch, and there's the other dragon, and I was stuck in the confusion animation, so I'm going to throw this Leaf Blade and hope they shield because it's double resisted. Okay, good. I got the shield, and I'm throwing another one because I was stuck. The switch timer wasn't up yet, so that's unfortunate. So, and then my game decides to lag, and I missed 4 bubbles, so that's great. It's awesome. Thank you, Niantic. I wasn't kidding, by the way. I did get my ass kicked because of lag earlier. Talonflame farmed me down. Okay. Anyway, coming in with the Swampert here because that's all I've got left, and my win condition here is to just basically take out both Pokemon with the Swampert. I'm going to be over farming Not going to be shielding because I figured, you know, I don't remember what the other Pokemon was. I was complaining a whole bunch. Oh yeah, Abomasnow, because I need a shield for that Abomasnow because it does have energy and it can pretty much take me out with any charge move at this point. So I land the Sludge Wave, and I just got to get to a Hydro Cannon, and oh my god, I didn't lag and I actually got to the Hydro Cannon. That's absolutely insane. It's not insane that I won, it's just insane that I didn't lag. This is, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Because like I said earlier, that's the only reason I ever lose. And if you happen to go up against me and you beat me and you think it was fair and square, no, I was lagging. I was always lagging. In fact, every time I win, I'm also lagging. And that's just how good I am. I'm able to play through the lag. Yeah. Yeah, what do you think about that? Okay, picking up a negative lead, but it is a very neutral lead here. So I was trying to catch a cross chop on my Gallade, and I figured Swampert can do okay. What, they switch into a Swampert. That's kind of crazy. So this matchup here, you 100% of the time as the Gallade are going to get shields if they come in with the Swampert. Because, yeah, the Leaf Blade one-shot's a Mud Boy, for sure. Alright, so I let this come through because I know I can survive a Hydro Cannon. And then I didn't overtap somehow, so I'm able to get to this Leaf Blade and throw this. This is going to be taking out the Swampert or getting the last shield. So very nice. Not a good switch in there. They come in with an Excadrill. Okay, that's good to see. I think I actually could have got to the close combat there, but I chickened out, and I'm going to go ahead and throw the Leaf Blade. It's going to be hitting for neutral here, but Excadrill, as you see, is a very glassy Pokemon. So I'm going to be coming in. I think I actually come in with the Swampert, right? And then I tank a Drill Run. Yeah, coming to the Swampert, doing super effective damage here with the Mud Shots as well as Hydro Cannon. So I'm going to be tanking this Drill Run. It's going to hit for neutral as well. It does hit a lot. It hits pretty hard. And this Excadrill is also loaded because they farmed up. I'm pretty sure it only takes 5 Mud Shots to get to a Drill Run or a Rock Slide. So now I am looking to farm down. There's the lag that I'm talking about. So in comes the Machamp, and I switch immediately into my Escavalier to catch whatever kind of charge move they're going to throw. I'm expecting it's a cross chop because they're probably trying to land it on the Swampert. That's going to hit for neutral. And I'm going to go for this Drill Run. This should be getting the last shield here. And then I've got 2 Hydro Cannons loaded on my Swampert. Oh, yeah, I think they knew it was over because they knew I had a charge move on the Swampert. They knew I had multiple charge moves on the Swampert, and they needed that shield in order to, yeah, they knew it was over. So GG, very nice, very well played. I actually kind of think it's courteous when people do that, like when it's clear that you're going to lose because, you know, the last Pokemon on the opponent's team has a charge move loaded and it's going to win the CMP over your last Pokemon, and you just let it go like, it's over anyway. No reason to postpone the inevitable. Okay, picking up lead against a Dragonite, and honestly that lead can go either way, but they switch into an Empoleon. I see now why I was going 5-0 so much. So this is a really good matchup for Escavalier here. We're doing super effective damage with the counters as well as Drill Run. Although you can see here the waterfalls, they do as much, about as much as the counters do, like over time. You know what I mean? So like as the Empoleon, you can double shield if you want, but it's not recommended. And as they come in with a Gengar now, and this is looking rough. Oh, they tried to farm me down, so they're going to have to shield a Drill Run. This would hit for super effective damage on the Gengar because of that poison typing. So I get the shield, and then I go down, and this Gengar does have some energy, so I'm going to come in with the Swampert here because Gallade beats Gengar, but if Gengar has an energy lead, then Gallade loses really easily because Shadow Punch it hits very hard. So I call the bait there, and they catch a Hydro Cannon, which is less than ideal here, because I wanted to save that Hydro Cannon for the Gengar. So what I'm going to do here is build up some energy, and then switch into my Gallade. Overfarmed. I forgot how much energy the Dragonite had. Okay, so I'm just hoping that the Gengar does not have a Shadow Punch loaded. So I build up to the Hydro Cannon, come in with the Gallade here, and I can pretty much just tank a Dragon Claw, and then what I'm really hoping for is they come in and throw a Shadow Punch. Yes, okay, because they knew I had a charge move, but Leaf Blade is resisted, so I think their move was to farm down there. Since they don't have any energy now I can throw this Hydro Cannon. This is going to be hitting the Gengar for heavy neutral damage, and then I think a couple more Mud Shots is going to take it out. One more Mud Shot. Yeah, so I think their win condition there was to tank a Leaf Blade on the Gengar because you would survive it. Farm down with Shadow Claws. Hope you survive one Confusion because that's all it's going to take, and then throw the Shadow Punch or Shadow Ball or whatever you have at the Swampert because Gengar is going to win the CMP tie there. So definitely a tricky play. Alright, going up against the next opponent, picking up, again, this is a scary matchup to be in. Gallade is amazing. It's why it's on my team. Close combat hits for neutral, and I tried to force a CMP tie there because Gallade would win the CMP tie. But unfortunately, they held onto their energy, which is really smart, because if they threw a close combat and I shielded it and then it was a CMP tie, they wouldn't be able to switch out. Alright, so they went for a Psychic. What the heck? I've never seen anybody run Psychic on a Gallade before. Okay, don't know what other move they have on this thing, so I'm going to throw before they get to another charge move, and I guess they just, I don't know what the hell's going on there. So they come in with the Typhlosion. I switch into my Gallade here. Gallade can do pretty much decently here. The Confusions do a lot. You do have to shield the Blast Burn, but it's okay. It's not as bad as it seems. As you see, the Confusions are doing a lot, and even though Leaf Blade is resisted, it's gonna help out. It's gonna help out a lot. And they switch into their own Swampert. Okay, so I guess they can just shield this Leaf Blade and then take me out. They can take me out with a Hydro Cannon here. So I'm gonna go down to a Hydro Cannon, and my win condition here is to save a Hydro Cannon for the Typhlosion, I think. So I think I'm going to come in with the Escavalier and kind of just dare them to throw a charge move at me. Is that what I do? Yes. So coming in with the Escavalier, I'm going for the Mega Horn here. They are actually not at a Hydro Cannon yet, so I'm going to land this Mega Horn. It's going to do a crap load of damage. This is why I run Mega Horn. Honestly, like, I know you lose coverage against certain Pokemon, but I just love it so much. It's Shadow Ball clone. How could I not love it? Okay, so now I'm coming in with my own Swampert, looking to farm down. Here comes the Typhlosion, and there goes the Hydro Cannon. This thing's going to take it out. Typhlosion would actually need to land a Solar Beam to take me out here, so I didn't think I needed it. Yeah, I thought for some reason I thought the Typhlosion had more energy, but apparently it did not. Yes, indeed. So I have been playing a little bit more recently. I know, like I told you guys, I don't play that much. You know, I sometimes I go a few days between playing a single match. But then every once in a while I get the bug in me where I'm like, I want to win, I want to beat people, and so I get this, you know, sweaty team on, and it's one of my favorites just because they're all Glass Cannon Pokemon. Like, you know, you guys know how much I love Glass Cannon Pokemon. I mean, like Bastion and Umbreon and Azumarill, you know, those Pokemon, they work, but they're not fun. You know, I like being able to see that huge damage going. You know, I don't like damage over time. I'm a you know, immediate damage kind of person. I land the Mega Horn. Okay. They let themselves get farmed down. I really didn't think I was going to land that. Okay, they come in with an Empoleon, and once again, this is why Gallade is such a dangerous safe switch, because almost everything that comes in is going to get hit by something. So they call my bait. Leaf Blade does hit for neutral there, because Water Tick's super effective and Steel resist. But Close Combat would one-shot an Empoleon, because it's super effective. So yeah, I shield the Hydro Cannon. I don't know why they went for Hydro Cannon. Drill Peck does hit for super effective damage here. I'm counting their waterfalls. It takes them 5 to get to a charge move. Both Drill Peck and Hydro Cannon take 5 waterfalls. So I'm going to go for the Leaf Blade here. And now, okay, this is the CMP tie. So I think I let it go, right? I don't think it's worth the shield, because, like, even if I take this out, like, I'm going to have 0 shields. And my Glass Cannon team needs some shields. So, come in with the Swampert. Yeah, because I can farm down with the Swampert. They come in with the Machamp. I guess probably expecting the Escavalier. This is not that bad of a matchup. Machamp wins solely because Counter does a lot of damage and Mudshot does not. He went for a close combat. That was probably his win condition, is landing a close combat. So I'm going to overfarm a little bit. Holy crap. You know, hey, wow. I don't have much to say about that. Okay. I was going to Sludge Wave them, but that would have been disrespectful, so they quit out, and then, yeah, I didn't. Of course, I wasn't going to be toxic. I was not going to be toxic. Me? Shrady? No. No, don't be toxic, okay? It's not cool. It's not cool. Picking up our rewards, heading on up to some kind of rank that is not possible to get to. Some, you know, I am illegally gaining rank. Okay, going into another set. I honestly don't know what happens in these sets. I just know that 3 of them are 5-0 sets and 2 of them are 4-1 sets. That's as much as I remember. Put on Do Not Disturb, so Boy Ghost and Home Slice Henry's DMs from Twitter stop popping up in my videos. Okay, picking up a positive lead once again, and it is the Empoleon Double Dragon Line. What a goddamn surprise. What a freaking surprise. Frick. God, it feels so terrible to say frick instead of frick. I don't know, whatever. They actually shield the Mega Horn here. I think I have to shield. Okay, I don't shield Octazooka, and 100%. I told you, 100% of the time, I get 1000% of the time, Shrady gets the debuff. And let me guess, I'm going to get debuffed on my Gallade too. If I don't, then it's nothing short of a miracle. They went for Outrage. That's even more of a miracle, because I shielded it. Hell yeah. Okay. farming down, got lots of energy now. They come in with the Dragonite here, and I think I'm just going to build up to 2 close combats and throw them both. So that actually was a CMP tie. This is 100% worth the shield. Even though close combat is resisted, it's going to do a butt crap face of... It's going to do damage. I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say. Alright, so I go for the close combat. I land it. Going for another close combat. They probably figured, you know, you're going to have to shield one of them anyway. So, never mind. They just decided to let them both go. They come in with their Empoleon, which is their last Pokemon. And I am in a pickle here. I am going to have to get that shield with my Swampert and then land the Drill Run. But they know I have a Drill Run loaded. They know I have a Drill Run loaded. God, I can't say it. Okay, so I'm building up to where the earthquake would be. Why am I stuttering so much? And they call it. That's a massive call there. Because if they would have shielded that, I pretty much would have won the game. In comes a Hydro Cannon that actually doesn't take me out. So now I'm going to actually get most likely a shield with this next Hydro Cannon. Somehow Swampert lost the CMP tie there. No idea how that works out. And they come, yeah, so they no shielded that as well. Which is like pretty much their only play is to save that shield because they knew I had a Drill Run loaded. So very nice play on the opponent's end. Unfortunately, you were going up against the master of all Pokemon. I'm not really a master. I kind of suck at this game. Picking up a positive lead up against the Venusaur, resisting everything. Double resisting everything even. We can hit for neutral with everything except for the counters. Counter is resisted here. But I actually kind of like that counter is resisted. When people stay in this matchup, it's really good. Because if you land the Mega Horn, then you can farm down and have 2 Drill Runs loaded for the next Pokemon. Okay, now they switch out and they come in with a Machamp. I'm going to be going for the Drill Run here. Machamp is a bit glassy, and Escavalier hits relatively hard, so maybe they shield. Okay, they do shield. I'm going to switch into the Gallade now, and now they're going to be like, man, that was a wasted shield. And oh boy, have I been there. I mean, just kidding. I've never been there. I've never lost, in fact. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, bud. Sorry. That's unfortunate. Although that was not over, to be fair. Like, just because you spent 1 shield on a Pokemon that was essentially dead, it doesn't necessarily mean the game was over. I don't even know what his last Pokemon was. He could have, you know, could have been I don't know, a thing. Could have been a XL Ludicolo with Razor Leaf. Who knows? You know, we'll never know. Except for him, he'll know. Alright, picking up a negative lead here. He's trying to catch a Hydro Cannon. But instead, I'm just going to tank it. The reason this is negative, even though we all hit for neutral damage with everything, is because Swampert clearly outpaces, and the Hydro Cannon does way more damage than the Drill Run does. I have to land a Mega Horn to do as much damage as the like Hydro Cannon hits me. So, switch into my Gallade now, and they come in with an Abomasnow, and I think I just tank a Weather Ball, right? Don't shield this. Doesn't KO. Yep, tank the Weather Ball, and then build up some energy. Maybe bait. I think I actually probably bait. No, I do not bait. I never bait, in fact. If you ever go up against me, remember that. I've never baited once in my life. Not a single time. Maybe when I was like 12 years old and, you know, I discovered the internet. But other than that, I've never baited. Never once. Okay, so I get the shield and in comes a close combat. Goodbye, Abomasnow. Thank you for doing nothing. Alright, in comes the Swampert. I'm going to immediately switch into the Escavalier to dare them to throw their Hydro Cannon. I dare you to throw it. I dare you. And he does. Nice. Forced him to waste his energy now. And now I think I come in with my own Swampert. Maybe. Possibly. Who knows? Past Shrady did this, not me. Okay, in comes the Swampert, and I'm going to tank a Hydro Cannon here because I still do not know what his last Pokemon is. Hydro Cannon does quite a bit of damage there. And I think I throw, yeah, 1 Mudshot afterwards because they were on similar energy as me, so don't want them to get to another one, so I'm just going to take them out before they get to another one. And their last Pokemon is a Charizard, and you would think this would be like all grand and wonderful, but Hydro Cannon doesn't KO. That's why I want to Shadow Swampert really bad. So I come in with the Gallade now, and I just try to farm down. Oh, this is rough. Oh no, I just gave them some free energy there. Okay, oh boy, okay, here we go. Alright, Mudshot's in for resisted damage. Oh my gosh, okay, get into the Hydro Cannon. No one was worried there, as Pogo King says. Who was worried? Not me. No one was. In fact, Shrady is never worried. Not a single time, you know? Like, when I queue up into Go Battle League and I see, you know, I'm going up against Toe Technical, not worried at all. No. I'm queued up against Wallower. No, I'm going to kick his ass because I'm good at the game. You know, I just say these things out loud to make me feel better about myself, but really internally I'm dying. Okay, picking up a negative or a positive lead here. Why are people staying in this? This is amazing for Escavalier. Get out of here. I picked up a lot of positive leads with Escavalier. I probably should have put Escavalier in the featured Pokemon screen because I love him. Like, obviously he takes double super effective damage from fire, so you got to avoid Talonflames and Charizards like the plague, but it's like you win a lot of leads, and I think people will just have teams that are entirely weak to Escavalier, which once again I used to do all the time when I used to run like Obstagoon and other Pokemon like that. But yeah. Okay, coming with the Gyarados, which is most likely their only response to Escavalier, so I'm going to go for the Mega Horn. Drill Run is double resisted because the flying typing. Mega Horn is single resisted, and it does a crap load of damage. And I think I'm about to go down, but I actually get to another Mega Horn, so maybe they're going to call the bait and say, oh, it's probably a Drill Run, right? I've gone straight Mega Horn so far, and there's a Clefable in the back, thank God. Oh, wait, well, this isn't over yet. Okay, so, coming with the Swampert, right? Swampert's my only response to a Charmer, unfortunately. Oh, well, Escavalier can do okay against Charmers, just not Togekiss. Togekiss specifically is a terrible, terrible Pokemon. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is build up to a Sludge Wave and then bait with a Hydro Cannon, get the shield, very nice, land a Hydro Cannon, because they're going to be like, oh, it's just another Hydro Cannon, don't have to shield this. The reason I'm doing this is because I can Confusion this thing down with the Gallade once I go down to the Charms, because they're most likely going to double shield right here. And I think I shield one just to get the last shield, just in case, as like a safety net, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, that was a CMP tie, and somehow I lost the CMP tie there. Once again, no idea. Niantic, fix your goddamn game. Okay, getting the last shield there. Coming in with the Gallade, taking super effective damage. Oh, God. Oh, shit. What the hell? Farming down because I'm disrespectful. I'm just kidding. I wasn't disrespecting there. Just wanted to save some time by not throwing the charge move. But yeah, able to win that one. Once again, Charmers, pretty rough for this team. But Togekiss... I went up against a Togekiss yesterday, and like usually I only rage when I lag, and I lose because of that. But I found the Togekiss, and I had my Swampert lined up against it. I had 2 shields, they had 2 shields. They double shielded, I didn't shield a single time, and then got the boost twice, the Ancient Power boost. And then the Togekiss went on to solo my entire team. Yeah. Yeah, it was fun. That was fun. Okay, once again, I try to, in this lead matchup with the Dragonite, I try to land a Mega Horn if I can. Oh, they switched into a Poliwrath. Okay. You guys are probably all like, Shrady, you're not even in Ace rank yet, dude. Like, just wait. Things are going to get so much harder. You guys told me that last season, too, because I lagged behind everybody getting to Ace rank. And then I made it to Legend, okay? So... I know things get harder. Trust me, I know. And that's one of the reasons I take it slow. Because, you know, it's, oh, they gave up. Because it's not that hard, you know. It's a little bit easier. And then it gets hard once you get up to like 28, or at least for me, it gets hard about at the 2800 range. And then it becomes extremely hard. All right, you know what? For you guys, let's watch a third set. Might as well, right? Here we go. We'll watch. This is the first set I tried with this team. This was after using a bunch of stupid Pokemon and losing a bunch. You know, using a whole team that was weak to fighting. That was fun. That was not worth the video. So I'm like, all right, let's get some wins in here. You know, let's feel the winning power of Escavalier. Alright, so once again, if you're in this matchup as the Dragonite, I recommend baiting a Hurricane or an Outrage, one of the two. So I'm going to go for the Mega Horn, and like, I noticed in the higher ranks, people never shielded this, but in the lower ranks, everybody shields it. Everybody. I don't understand why. But I mean, I guess like, in the higher ranks, they expect you to have Aerial Ace. Maybe, this could be why. But in the lower ranks, they're not even really sure what you have. That's my guess. I don't know. I could be like totally guessing and totally off base here. Alright, so somebody let me know in the comments one time that Gallade versus Dragonite, Gallade actually wins going straight Confusion in the one shield. So I took that to heart, and I started actually switching out of my Escavalier versus Dragonite leads into my Gallade here. And as you can see, look how much energy I have here. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get to 2 close combats because they're going to be able to take me out with a Surf before then. So I'm going to hopefully get a shield with the Leaf Blade. And I do, and I'm going straight for the close combat because I'm pretty sure they're 1 or 2 Ice Shards away from getting to a Surf. So I'm going to go for this close combat. It does not KO, but it does a crap ton of damage. Going for the Confusion down, and they know they've got to throw here because those Confusions really do a lot because Gallade is insanely hard hitting. In comes the Surf that takes me out. Obviously, and I think I actually come in with the Swampert to get ahead on energy here. Because, okay, put it in the montage, I guess. Who knows what the hell I'm doing. Alright, so they're coming with their last Pokemon, which is an Empoleon, but I do have a charge move loaded, and this is going to be doing super effective damage. Now I switch into the Swampert, and now I'm looking to, I think I just go for a Hydro Cannon. Yeah, I mean, because I'm not worried about the Lapras taking me out. I could have attempted to farm down there and Sludge Waved it for, you know, no reason, but, you know, that's toxic, and don't do that. Don't be toxic. Okay, going for a Hydro Cannon is going to be taking out the Lapras, and then this is why I was like, okay, I think I'm going to use this team for the whole day. Because I had been, I wasn't on a losing streak. It was just like, last season, I won, like, way more games than I should have, I feel like. Like, I was going, you know, it was very rarely that I had a negative set. The worst I would do is 3-2. Sometimes 2-3, but this season has been more of like, you know, 3-2, 2-3, 4-1, 3-2, 2-3, 4-1. They come in with an Okay, what did I miss here? They come in with a Meganium. Okay, they let the Mega Horn through. And then they quit. Okay, that was a good battle. Oh, God, okay, put that in the intro, I guess. Because Mega Horn, honestly, is one of the reasons I love Mega Horn. People aren't expecting it. They think you got Drill Run and Aerial Ace. So, yeah, Mega Horn's the way to go. Okay. Now, if they stay in, I've learned to go for the Mega Horn here as well because they expect a Drill Run. At least in the rank I'm at now. So they actually tried to catch a Mega Horn here. Okay, so this person seems to know what they're doing. Or maybe it was an accident, but who knows. I'm going for the Drill Run here to bait his shield, but I did not get his shield, so I'm just going to go straight Drill Run at this point because they have not thrown their Octazooka yet. What I usually like to do here, and like this is just personal preference, is do something totally different than this guy was about to say. What I was going to say is let them throw an Octazooka first. Oh my god, I didn't get the debuff. Did you guys see that? Like, you were here to witness that, right? Like, I actually didn't get the debuff there. Oh, it's a Togekiss. Oh wait, it's fine because I got a Swampert still. Swampert is alive. Hell yeah. Okay, come in, Swampert. Now I just gotta really hope they don't shield the Sludge Wave. They are down on shield, so I'm like praying and hoping that they let this through. Escavalier with Mega Horn is totally walled by Togekiss. So I'm gonna call this because I figure I can farm down with okay, it's just an Ancient Power. And they didn't get the boost, thank God. And they come in with their last Pokemon, which is the Abomasnow. And I think I'm just going to double shield, counter down both Pokemon. That's probably the easiest way to do this. But yeah, Togekiss absolutely walls Mega Horn Escavalier. Because Mega Horn, Drill Run, and Counter are all double resisted. Drill Run because flying, Mega Horn because flying and fairy, and then Counter because of flying and fairy. Yeah, Aerial Ace hits for neutral on Togekiss. So if you're unsure about using Mega Horn and you run into a lot of Togekisses, then yeah, Togekai, running into a lot of Togekai, then yeah, run Aerial Ace instead of Mega Horn. I just love the feeling of landing a Mega Horn. Okay, picking up a very positive lead, doing double super effective damage with the counters. They are staying in once again. This is clearly some high, high class fare. What am I talking about? It's high class battles. Okay, Mega Horn does hit for super effective damage, but at this point the counters do so much that a Drill Run is going to take this thing out. Don't expect a shield, but what the hell do I know? Put it in the montage. I don't know why they shielded that. Why are they staying in the first place? I mean, maybe they got something else weak to Escavalier, so I probably should switch out, right? Okay, they're coming with the Typhlosion, and it's a Shadow Claw Typhlosion, which means they're going to get some energy before I go down here. Okay, that's unfortunate. Drill Run would hit for super effective there, so they're definitely going to shield that. I come in with the Swampert, and there's a Metagross of all things in the back. Okay, so I'm just going to chuck a bunch of Hydro Cannons at this Metagross. This is a good matchup for Swampert. Same as in the Master League, except for even better, because, okay, I come in with the Gallade, and look, the confusions are double resisted, but look how much they're doing. I'm going to sack this entire Gallade, by the way. There's no need for the Gallade. I'm just going to come in and sack it. And I didn't throw there because I'm going to get some energy on my Swampert. And I know that the guy in the back, oh, it's a Psychic. Okay, that's dangerous. I'm going to farm down here and throw a Hydro Cannon. The Typhlosion, I knew the Typhlosion has energy. That's why I didn't shield any of that. And that's why I came in with the Gallade, because I was like, throw your charge move, please. And then he did. So, fortunately, I'm able to take that win. But yeah, anytime you go up against a Typhlosion with a Swampert, Solar Beam is a very real threat. Like, I don't know how many times you guys have gotten your Swampert Solar Beamed, but once it happens once, you kind of realize, like, that didn't take as long to get to as I thought it would. You know, I thought that was just going to be a blast burn. Okay, picking up a lead against an Electivire. This is a scary lead to be in because the Wild Charge hits for neutral, and they outpace me. It takes 6 Thunder Shocks to get to a Wild Charge, and I shield. I figured they were going to go for the Wild Charge and then bail, so in comes a Tangrowth. You know what time it is. Don't shield this. Don't make me look like an idiot. God damn it. Tangrowth, you son of a... You're supposed to let that come through. Alright, I was trying to catch a Rock Slide there, but they actually were over farming just a little bit. So now I'm going to tank a Power Whip, which is not ideal, but that's okay. We're going to come in here. Leaf Blade is resisted, so I don't think there's any reason to bait it. Yeah, shield it, right? Yeah. You gotta shield it. Okay, Rock Slide coming through. That would be resisted, but it would be taking me out. So I'm going to be over farming here. I am 1 Vine Whip away from death, so I got to throw something. Leaf Blade will be taking out the Tangrowth, I believe. So that takes it out. And then they come in with their Electivire, and I throw my Leaf Blade. And I do... Electivire is very glassy. I'm surprised I've never even used Electivire. Okay. They come in, shield, switch into the Alolan Muck, which is... Escavalier does really well up against the Alolan Muck, so it seems like they're kind of trying to sack the Alolan Muck here. So I'm staying in here and like daring them to throw their energy. They are going to be able to land a Dark Pulse on my Swampert if I switch though, which is what I'm doing. I'm farming down with super effective Mud Shots, but I can take a Dark Pulse no problem, and I don't have to worry about Sludge Wave because it's resisted. Dark Pulse coming through. Now I can farm down, and do I do it to him? I do it to him. Yeah, I did. Sorry, bud. I'm sorry. I did it to you. Sludge Wave coming through. Doesn't actually KO somehow, and then I farm down with lag. Yep, farm down with the lag, and Electivire is now dead in a grave, unfortunately. Say your prayers for Electivire, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, picking up our other 5-0 rewards. Wow, Shrady, I'm so impressed. You went 5-0 in rank 15, and rank 17, and rank 18, and wherever rank you are now, you're probably going 1-4, and you'd be right. I just went 1-4 today. But that's the only set I did for today. I'm going to take a little bit of a break to get the old noggin, you know, a little bit of a rest from the lag. So I actually, a lot of what I was saying earlier was cap, but I did actually lose a lot to lag today, and that was what got me infuriated. So taking a little break, probably come back at it tomorrow or the next day. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd appreciate you leaving a like down below, and if you're new to the channel, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe, but only do so if you actually enjoy the content. Thank you guys for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Y'all mean very much to me. So anyway, take it easy. Shout out to my patrons: Running Froggy, The North Star, Cleric, Doug J. Dempsey, Burhan Mahmood, DJ Mimsy, Clapton Caveman, King Edward, NZ Tech Freak, Silver and Fortuna, Austin Gustovic, Darkstone, Moach, Mr. Cookout, Brandon, Kodiak Jenkins, Kishan Luca, Brant Dixon, Joseph Cahill, Lana Pierce, Owen Jones, Saplatinsky, Dennis McFalls, Robert Zuccarelli, Geronimo, BJ Williams, Alina, and Gizmo Lemieux.